What if I told you there's a cop, right? And he decided to go and hump on another cop who's openly bisexual. And this other cop had to physically push this cop off of her. And guess what? It happened in front of a bunch of cops who laughed about it. We have the video now. As you watch this video, remember the video that we have access to is of an officer who did not realize he was recording this. So he doesn't catch all of it, but he catches enough for me to give you this story and give you the background. Here it is.
Throwing books.
The grown man does not say excuse me.
Jeff.
I don't know.
Yeah, everybody get it.
He likes to play hard to get.
Come on, yeah, it's healthy. Let's get some chicken.
You see the guy in the white shirt? That's a supervisor, that's a commander, okay? See the rest of them? Those are police officers as well. They have now witnessed criminal sexual assault. What was their response? To laugh at it, to make fun, to make light of it. Well, that officer who was physically assaulted has now filed a lawsuit. Openly bisexual officer in New York has sued the department. This is a town in Greenburgh. 16 fellow police officers are part of this suit in an alleged pattern of sexual harassment. Her name is Kristin Stein. She was treated this way routinely, according to the allegation. You just saw the video. She has not returned on duty. Let's show a picture of the officer, the young lady who filed the suit, who was harassed. There she is. And let me show you a picture of the guy who did the harassment according to the allegation. Jeff Carone. After a 2019 investigation, you know what they did to Officer Jeff? They docked him 2 weeks, 2 whole weeks of vacation time. They didn't even dock him 2 weeks of regular ass pay. They said, oh my God, he committed what? Criminal sexual assault against one of our officers. That does it. 2 weeks vacation time docked. That'll teach him. That was his punishment, okay? It gets deeper. The department disagrees with the characterization of the footage and other incidents listed in the complaint. They are defending him rather than defending her. But they said, but we can't comment on pending litigation, even though they just did. Officer Stein was leaning over a table to collect pamphlets when police officer Jeff Carone grinded against her rear, rammed himself into her backside with his genitals, then threw her towards the middle of the room. According to the lawsuit, I want to remind you, she did this in front of a room of cops who did absolutely nothing but laugh. And then one cop says, she's playing hard to get. Okay, I want you to remember this. Now, there's another video that I'm going to show you. When the cops left, right? They started talking among themselves about what happened. Here's what they said.
Because he tries to be like the alpha, above the bosses, above everyone else.
What did he went?
I'm just like tossed her. I was like, oh. Even banging to me, I was like, what is he doing? Like, you had to cause a scene at everyone's roll call? Really uncalled for. I think he has a crush on her.
That's what I think it is.
Since the first day she got here, he had like nothing but problems.
I'm telling you, there's far more to it. Things for improvement.
He tries to assert his dominance to show you if he is. He has the penis in the relationship.
You hear that, right? They're talking about the guy who committed sexual assault. They agree what he did was inappropriate. What he did was wrong. Even another cop who's a woman says it's deeper. He's a creep. He does this with me too. Okay, everybody's in agreement. Everybody's in agreement of what this guy did. However, the cops who were in that room have all said they didn't see a damn thing. You see what's happening here? See, this is culture. This is culture. And culture will eat policy alive any day of the week. And that's what you see in operation. They don't care about the cop who was harassed. They care about the male domination of their cultural club known as policing. Numerous other incidents of inappropriate text, comments, sexual jokes, remarks, sexual solicitations, negative work assignments, silent treatment, uninvited sexual attention, displaying pornographic photos are all alleged in the suit filed in the federal court in White Plains this summer. Senator Turner, this is so deep that these cops don't give a damn about truth, justice, common sense, decency, or the law. One of their own officers sexually and criminally harassed in front of them, and they are all lying and saying they saw nothing.
And the crazy thing, Dr. Richey, is that Officer Stein has always wanted to be a police officer, for a very long time. She knew she wanted to be in law enforcement. And I believe she joined the force in 2017. And for this to happen to her, it is not just it doesn't just impact her, but it is the nature, or as you laid out, the culture of policing in America. And the chief, everybody in that room needs to be held accountable. Every single person in that room that watched that happen. And then this chief saying that he doesn't see any wrongdoing. Well, Mayor, where are you? Yeah. Because it's obvious between both videos and her statements. And then also the other evidence that this man, this is what he does on a regular basis. He does this for sport. This is toxic masculinity in full view of people who have taken an oath to protect and serve. Would you want those law enforcement officers on the street? Hell to the no, you would not. So heads need to roll. And if the chief is not able to do it, obviously he's not, then the mayor needs to step in. And you're right, Doc, this is culture all day long. And you know why he's been able to continue to do this kind of stuff? Because it is acceptable from the chief all the way down.
That's right, and protected. And you're right, if they would do this to their own, if they will lie, if they will cover a criminal act, if they will talk about it freely among themselves, but write something different in an official statement, do you think they would do it to you? Of course they will. And that's why they have to go.
That's
all right.
And Dr. I think if you falsify records as a police officer, it should be legal consequences.
And it is technically illegal, right? Technically. But once again, infraction, no enforcement.